Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'd like to start by asking, are there any business persons or entrepreneurs in the audience this afternoon? Okay, great. You see, we have a lot of them. One of the things I know we all did as business persons before we began whatever it is we were going to do, we all probably did some research about our business. What type of services we wanted to offer, what were our industry demographics, who were our customers, and probably what are the best practices in the business. Those are probably some of the key things that you wanted to know about whatever your business endeavor was going to be. So it was not indifferent for me and my wife when we opened our bed and breakfast. So I thought this evening I would share with you some interesting facts about the bed and breakfast industry, which I call the bread and butter. And I'm not going to talk about the type of bread or rye or the type of butter, but the things that are key and central things about and good profiles about the type of customers that we serve. I co-own the Magnolia House Bed and Breakfast, which is located here in Hampton. And we like to say we're Hampton's jewel of comfort and hospitality. That's a picture of the house. It's a late Queen Anne Victorian, and we've been in business for about 13 years. We're on the Historic Registry, National and State Historic Registry for the architecture of the home. The primary source for our information came from Professional Association of Innkeepers International, which we call PI. And that's the resource we go to for all kinds of demographics, information about what's going on in the industry, any trends that are changing, laws, and it also gives you information about your customers and how your customers are changing throughout the year. So some of the B&B statistics that we found out that are very interesting is that even though we're small, we generate about $3.4 billion in money every year. There are about 17,000 inns in the United States. And these are just inns alone. You probably have heard of Airbnb and all the other kind of sharing opportunities, but we, in the B&B industry, we consider ourselves professional bed and breakfast owners. That's a whole different topic. I'll talk to you about it another time. The median occupancy rate is 44%. When we talk about occupancy, that means if you have 50 rooms and they're booked every day in a month, then your occupancy is 100%. So the median occupancy for bed and breakfast is about 44%. If you have 44% occupancy and above, you're doing very well. I'm sorry, that's one thing. And the median average daily rate of a bed and breakfast is $150 a night, which is, you know, a nice price for a good hotel. Okay. More statistics. 72% of the bed and breakfasts are operated by couples. There's about 18% of them are operated by females only, about 5% by males only, and then about another 2 or 3% by non-related partners. 79% of your innkeepers live on their premises, and that will depend on the regulations of wherever your B&B is located. In the state of Virginia, if you have an overnight guest, someone is required to be on the premises. Or if it's not you, it's a manager or some places. So, and that's very important. You go stay at a B&B, you want to know someone's in charge in case of an emergency. Right? So in most cases, someone should be on the premises. The typical B&B has between 4 and 11 rooms. And again, that depends on the property and where it's located and what it has to offer. The average B&B has been open for about 15 years. And our B&B is right in that realm. We've been open for about 13 or 14 years. When we got into the business, we thought, we'll do it for 5 years and call it a day. And here we are, 10 years later, still at, because we enjoy what we're doing. The average age of the oldest part of B&B is about 107 years old. Our home was built in between 1885 and 1889, so we're about 135 years old. A lot of the original architecture. A lot of B&Bs are located in rural parts of the state. And it all depends on where you want to go, what activities you're looking to have. So yeah, if you want to go up to the mountains of Virginia, we're rural and the leaves are changing. There's a lot of very nice inns located up that way. Some are located in urban locations like we are, village locations, and most of your B&Bs now have private baths. And that's a very important question you want to ask. Back in the day, some of the B&Bs, depending on the age of the home, you may share a bathroom. So you may want to ask, do you have private baths? Most of them now do have private baths. And 36% of them have a historic designation similar to what we have. And the average square footage is about 5,700 square feet, again, depending on the property. Amenities. Most of your bed and breakfast will have premium toiletries. You want the nice linens, the lotions, the shampoos. Robes and slippers are usually available depending on the owner, what they want to offer you in their presentation. You have fresh fruit and flowers in your room, TVs, free Wi-Fi. That's kind of things about TVs have changed. We opened our business. We didn't have television in our room because the idea was then people want to get away, you want to detach. You don't really want to have a TV in your room. We had one in the common area, but then things changed. A lot of business travelers, everyone wanted to stay connected. Remember, this was about 10 years ago. So we relented and put TVs in the room. Then, as technology changed, it's very important to have Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi. So now, you really don't need TVs in your room because everyone can stream. So it's depending on what you want to have, what you want to offer to your customers. But the key thing is to have good, free Wi-Fi. That's the first question people who are asking. Luxury beds and linen. You don't want to go to a B&B and there's 200 count thread sheets. In fact, I didn't learn about thread count until I got into the business. 500 count and above is what you want. Okay. Yeah, if you're fortunate, they may have spa services or a spa tub. We have a room that has a nice spa tub. Complimentary beverages, and of course breakfast. And when we say breakfast, people have a different definition of breakfast. Some places will give you a full breakfast. Some places will give you a continental breakfast. Some places you may fix your own breakfast. Important question you want to ask when you're calling. You serve a full breakfast, a full plated breakfast. Okay, real important. And of course, you want ambiance and comfort. So you want a nice, quiet place, and these are kind of key questions that you want to ask the innkeeper. A B&B traveler, some demographics about the B&B traveler. There, 61% are ages between 45 and 65, and we're finding that that's changing a little bit because we're getting millennials are coming, traveling more. 78% are female. Usually when guys travel, they are coming to B&Bs is because they've been dragged in by their partner. Yeah. It's something a guy we just don't really think about doing, usually. 50% prefer to speak to the innkeeper when they book. And that's kind of important because you want to know about breakfast, you want to know something about the location, you want to know something about the services that are offered. So it's nice to talk to the innkeeper. And that way you develop a relationship, so when you walk up to the facility, you're not really meeting a stranger, just somebody that you've talked to prior to your arrival. 48% prefer to book immediately. Everyone understands at this day and time, when you click, you want service immediately. So again, one of the key things that we've learned from the industry, that your website has to be very user-friendly. Everything should be easy to find and seamless. So if you go to our website, you'll see a little square that says book now. You just hit it, book, and you book your room. So that people want things instantly. And the most important thing are the amenities. You want private baths, you want free breakfast, free cable, satellite TV, whatever. That's what everyone is looking for. Even in the most quaint and remote places, people still want to stay connected. So these are some of the things that our statistics are telling us. So that's the Magnolia House Bed and Breakfast, and those are some of the key facts and some of the bread. Still can't say that the bread and butter of the B&B industry. Thank you.